I will show you how to complete the square in a number example this time. So, we said that we want to isolate the x squared term first. That's what we want. In order to achieve this, I will need to divide this equation by 2. 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared, minus 6x divided by 2 is 3x, 1 divided by 2 is a half, and 0 divided by 2 is 0. And we also are going to subtract the constant term, sorry, not equals to 0, of course, equals to negative a half. And we have now made space here so that we can complete the square so that I can factorize my expression like this. So, what do we have to do? Take this number, negative 3, and divide that by 2, and square it. I can ignore the negative here because when I'm squaring it's going to become positive anyway. So I'm adding 3 halves squared to both sides. Let's write that down. Plus 3 over 2 squared here. Keep the negative a half and add it also to this side. And this expression now nicely factorizes like this. Again, pause the video, take the time to expand this properly and verify that it really does become this. This is the way to train yourself to understand what is going on. On the right hand side, we're going to expand the bracket here, minus a half plus 9 over 4, which is the same as 7 quarters. Pause the video for a second to check that this is true. Next step. I now have x inside a bracket like this squared and nothing else, which means I can take the square root, which is a major process in solving this equation. I take the square root on both sides, and therefore I write this. And remember, when you take the square root, you have this plus minus appearing. So we have plus minus the square root of 7 divided by 2. If you wonder what's happened here, I have used this process. Stop the video for a second to think about it. Now I'm almost done. Just add 3 halves to both sides, this part here, in order to solve for x. 3 halves plus minus square root of 7 over 2, which is the same as 3 plus minus square root of 7 over 2. And finally, I think you should use the quadratic formula to check that you get the same result here on the equation above. That's the first job. And secondly, try the whole process on your own with this equation here. Good luck!